Welcome back to the Food Corner. And as you know, today is Taco Tuesday. I remember my first time I had a sleepover, and we were invited to camp out with a bunch of friends, and they had cooked some hamburgers and some food and stuff that was left over. By the end of the night, everyone was pretty hungry, and I never forget that it was some canisters full of hamburgers and hot dogs and stuff, and some leftover beans. And I remember looking at it all, and it was like kind of like a hush posh. And I thought to myself, wow, I seen some taco wraps in the corner, and I just took a piece of hamburger and I cut it up in pieces. And then I took the taco shell, I heated it up, I put that in there, threw some beans, and a little bit of salsa on top. And before you know it, I had my first taco. So right after that, after I finished that, everyone in the whole house started just following behind me and started doing the same thing. So tacos could be anything. Could be fish, could be meat, vegetables, just about anything you desire to put into a taco. That's what I love about them. They basically, you're on your own. Tonight we're going to be making steak tacos. I already salted the meat. You actually put salt on your meat about half an hour to about an hour prior to. Tender up the meat, tend to tenderize it. We only do salt. We want the taste of the meat. We don't want no pepper, nothing else on the meat. A good cut of meat, you generally, so you need the salt. So we're gonna get this bad boy on the grill or on the pan to heat up, and then we're gonna do a little bit of prep work to get that taco ready. All right, always when you start, like I said, you always like to want to sear the meat. I'm gonna put this flame on over here. See if it turns on. Let's do the front. Let's preheat this one. Better yet, I may even use the bigger burner. Let's go to the bigger burner. Let's get things done right. Let's turn this bigger burner on high. You can basically start with any kind of oil you want. A lot of people use a different type of oil. I'm a virgin olive oil person. Good oil. Bit on the bottom of the pan, just a little bit. What we're doing is basically getting the bottom of the pan a little bit oil so that the meat doesn't stick to it. We want to sear the meat, and then we want to lower it to a nice low flame. Searing the meat, a lot of people, they ask, what is that? Generally, when you sear the meat, is you put it on a high flame, and then you take the meat and you put it on the high flame, and what it does is it puts a nice darker, kind of like not burns, but puts a little charred on the outside or both sides of the meat. You could do all four sides, and then you lower the flame as much as possible to about medium, so that way it cooks juicing the inside. When you sear the outside of the meat, it's not letting the juices come out of the meat. It's keeping the meat on the nice juices on the inside. We're gonna wait for this to get a little bit hot, and as soon as this gets a little bit hot, I'm gonna show you a little bit of techniques that I learned. A lot of people have different techniques. Generally my plum tomatoes, they have a little thing on the top right here. I take the knife by the tip only, right here, and I put this in here, and I do a little volcano in there. That way if I slip, I'm not slipping and cutting my hand. This is all the knife that's going into the knife. Nice and round on an angle, and you do a perfect bevel. See that? Nothing's wasted. Looks like our pan is getting nice and hot. I can smell the oil. Now remember, the oil's just so the meat don't stick. But generally, you want to put this on a high flame. You want to sear that meat. You want to lock in those juices. Big time. It's the key of it. Take that first piece. It's already nice. It's been salted. Put it right on the grill, baby. Yeah, you know that sound. Yeah, there she goes. Gonna be some good tacos. Taco Tuesday, baby. Okay, if that's searing, I'm gonna have to take this tomato. Very important thing that a lot of people do sometimes is everyone has a lot of the different styles of dicing tomato. I'm not a perfectionist. I'm not even a chef. I just love to cook. I like to basically cut it in half. Like this. I cut it in half. face down so it doesn't move. And I just do small lines. And I do crosses. Watch what you're doing all the time. Watch your hands. There you go. When you're always cutting, you're cutting a lot. Always put your hand on top of the blade. Never on the bottom of the side. You cut a finger. Very easy. Bring it down a little bit. You see it very nice. As you can tell. Or you can hear it. Very nice. Beautiful. Yeah, that's what I like. Okay, these tomatoes are ready. Making tacos, you want to try to get one of these little containers. Real nice. You got one side for tomatoes, one side for onions, and of course cilantro. You don't make tacos without cilantro. Stuff like that. Meat has been seared on one side. Let's sear the other side. This is a big piece of meat, so we're going to have to really, I'm going to sear all four corners. I'm even going to turn it on the side. Alright, I already basically got a lot of my onions cut, but I wanted to show you something. Sometimes you need to dice it smaller. Like I said, hand on top of the knife, never underneath. On top. There you are. You know, tacos get very colorful sometimes, as you can tell. This is cabbage. You have all the other three. Tomatoes, cilantro, and onions. You can put anything you want, like I said, beans or anything in the taco. That's ready. Well, now we just got to concentrate on getting this meat right. That's the most important thing. I'm going to pick it up on its side. I want to shear the sides. As you can tell, pick it up if you have to. You want to shear the sides of it. Now, once the meat is done in the pan, you're going to be taking it out once it's done. You can actually put some kind of, you can put either water, you can put Moscow sauce, or any kind of sauce in the pan with water, and you can actually reduce it and make a nice, beautiful, and the pan drippings, a nice sauce. Cooking is an art. I mean, if you think about it, all you got to do is apply yourself, and you can basically cook anything you want. I'm searing the big piece right now on the bottom. This will be, it's quicker to cook it this way. You could have cut it in chunks, which most people do, but because it's in one big piece, it retains the juiciness inside. When it gets closer to being done, that's when I'll probably just cut it down into pieces, into little cubes. But for now, I want it to cook nice and slow. Sear both sides. Great smell. Taco Tuesday. How ironic that today is Tuesday and I want to make tacos. That's a big piece of meat. It's going to cook for a while. And we're going to seal it. We'll lower the flame. When it gets close to be done, what I'm most likely going to do is I'll cut it down. I'll show you that part of the video, and then I'm going to make the, in the pan, I'm going to make the drippings. Alright, we sheared the meat. Let's bring this down to a nice low and put a cover on it. Also, I'm going to put just a little bit of water in the pan. That way the pan doesn't get too burnt. A lot of people put water. Sometimes what I do is, you can put any kind of juice as long as it's not bitter juice, something with a sweet flavor, and it's going to make its own sauce with the bottom pan drippings. I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom. There you go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Just a little bit. Put a top on that. It has a good maybe 20 minutes to cook. I'm going to put it on would say more like a low to medium flame. And when I'm ready to cut it up, I'll come back and I'll show you how that looks. Basically, taco shells are basically the ones you can buy. Some of them are already made already, some of them are corn, some of them are flour. And what you do is you take either a flat skillet, or you could take a pan, clean, and you put just a little bit of oil on the bottom so it doesn't stick. And you can heat up your taco shells. I've seen this done in a lot of restaurants where they'll take a bowl, which I'll show you later when I'm heating everything up and putting the last pieces together for the taco dinner. And now we're just waiting on the meat, so I'll be back.